Well, we're here. We're at the grave site, okay? A couple of years ago I came here and I found a series of rocks, stones, little boulders. Okay, they were in a circular pattern, and right in the middle was another stone. And I look down and I go, that's a grave. Okay, that's a grave. Now I've come back here, this is a year later. Somebody's tried to dig up the grave. But what's good for us is I can share the elements of a grave. Now remember, not everybody's grave was grandiose. What we're looking at is probably a commoner's grave, okay? The kings had graves that went down 10, 15, 20 meters with big chambers and all kinds of gifts to the gods. So what we're going to look at here is the common man's grave. Nothing wrong with that, but people still dig them up looking for treasures. So anyways, let me show you this. Let me share it with you. Right over here, I'm standing inside the grave. How do you identify a grave? Well, the patterns, you look at patterns. When I came upon this site, I could see a rectangular, sometimes a circular pattern of rocks that are standing up like this. Sometimes right at the center or right at the corner is a larger boulder standing up like this. Usually they're rectangular in shape, okay? That marks the site of a grave. You know, it's no different today than it was 1,000 years ago. Our graveyards, our tombs have a symbol, the cross or whatever, announcing that the person was buried there. So anyways, let me come closer. Let me get inside the grave and share some of the elements with you. You can see all these stones over here. You can see them all to the left or right. But let me show you something that's unique, that'll give you an idea or a perspective. You see this boulder right here? Here's how it was. Now these boulders, these rectangular boulders, are built like a pattern, rectangular or circular pattern. You can see the discoloration over here. So they dug about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet at the most, and then they stopped, lucky for us. But you can see right over here, this is the part that was sticking out here. This is what you could see. This was below, and they had these boulders all the way around. Here's another one, let me show you. Right over here, you can see the discoloration, and over here is where the boulder was sticking up. Here's another one. This one was probably the headstone. I remember this from last year. Here it is. You can see where it was dug in the ground, and here it is. This element was sticking up right over here. So this is the headstone. Now they didn't go deep enough. They went 1-2 feet and they stopped. This is hard work, but let me show you. Let me show you what they were looking for. Okay, well, let me say this. They were looking for treasure, but this is what they're going to find. This is a pottery piece. Look at this right here. These are all pottery fragments. And what happened when the ancients were buried? They took their implements to the afterlife. Bowls, items to prepare food, maybe even food items, small trinkets, maybe a necklace made out of stone, a bell around the ankle that could be used for dancing. You know, it depends. Was it a man, a woman, or a child? But basically there were pottery figures. Okay, pottery. What are people looking for? Treasure, gold, it doesn't exist. What a shame, what a shame. You know, that's ignorance, you know. It doesn't make the people bad. Over here, people are struggling for a life, so they're trying to make do, okay? They're trying to make do. They're thinking they could find something that could secure a better future for them and their children. So I don't blame them. I don't blame them. They're doing what's been going on for thousands of years all over the world anyways. Let me show you this. Here's some more elements. These are all pottery fragments. I think whoever dug this grave was discouraged. They were discouraged. They were looking for gold and silver, and all they were finding was pottery fragments. But right below us, I can tell you, they didn't dig deep enough. They needed to go another 1 or 2 feet, maybe 6 feet down, 2 meters, and they would have found the remains, okay, of the ancient that was buried here. Well, rest his soul, his bones are still below us. The farmer who thought he could find a fortune gave up. It was too hard work, and he found there was only pottery fragments. And so this ancient below us is safe. For how long, I don't know, maybe time immortal. And so, you know, from dust to dust, maybe that's how it'll stay, you know. So it's been a great day. I'm really happy to share this. It's been really exciting. And I hope you find, I guess, a sense of adventure through all this. This is why John, who's our cameraman, and I are doing this. We're trying to bring a sense of joy to your life like we are having right now, and discovering these things, trying to find out. We're not looking for money, gold, or treasures. We're trying to learn, and hopefully through this you can learn something. Anyways, let's keep on our trek for finding lost civilization, and let's continue. Okay.